Welcome back. So in this lecture, we are going to have a look at why we should be executing our mobile test automation framework on the cloud. So there are various benefits, and the most important one is that the APM server and the mobile devices are hosted on the cloud and are managed by the cloud service provider. So whenever there is a new APM server release, you don't have to worry about upgrading the APM server at your end and making sure that the automation is working fine. Similarly, for the mobile devices, after every 6 months or so, there will be a new device that will be launched in the market. And then you will need to make sure that your application is working fine on that device. Right? So you will have to continuously upgrade the mobile devices at your end if you are going to manage it locally. With the cloud service provider, you don't have to do this. So the cloud service provider will take care of upgrading the device, or let us say upgrading the operating system on the device. And the second important benefit that we can get from the cloud is that we can have seamless CI/CD integration, which otherwise can be a very tedious job to implement and to maintain. So with the cloud service provider, we can have various plugins that we can install in Jenkins. And using those plugins, we can accomplish tasks like uploading the application build to the cloud, or let us say fetching the reports, or let us say fetching the APM logs, device logs, and so on. And all that can be done very easily. Okay, and the next benefit is that we can have APIs that we can use to perform various tasks like uploading the application, fetching the logs, fetching the reports, and so on, either through Jenkins or through the automation code. And then we can have robust reporting from the cloud service provider, which we can use for debugging purposes or for sharing the reports with the stakeholders. So in some cases, we might not really be required to integrate the reporting framework with our automation framework. All that can be done by the cloud service provider. Similarly, for logging as well, we might not have to integrate the logging framework, at least for fetching the device logs, or let us say the APM server logs or the network logs. All that can be done by the cloud service provider. So same goes with the screenshots, videos. We don't have to implement all this on our own. And then if you can get an enterprise license, with that you can get the full support from the provider. So there will be SLAs for issue resolution and getting you unblocked. Okay, and then with some of the cloud service providers, you can get the ready-made libraries for some of the UI actions or the device actions or the application actions. So basically, you can have proprietary functions available which you can directly use in your automation without writing much of the code to get some of the tasks done. For example, if you want to get the device details like the operating system version, or let us say the model name. Okay, and then in some of the cases, the cloud service provider will give you an option to inspect your application using something called as Object Spy. Okay, this will be similar to the APM desktop. And then you can basically integrate the Object Spy within your IDE, and then you can inspect the application from the IDE itself. For example, if you are using Eclipse, you can basically install the plugin from the cloud service provider. With that plugin, you can have the device available within the IDE, and then you can use the Object Spy to inspect the application on the device. Okay, and then you can use that information in the code. You can execute the code there itself, and then you can watch the execution happening on the device, which is called as interactive session. So there are different ways of implementing the interactive session, and that can vary from one cloud provider to another cloud provider. So you will have to check with the cloud provider whether this kind of functionality is available. Okay, and then with some of the cloud providers, you can automate the Face ID on the real iOS devices, which otherwise you cannot do using APM. With APM, you can do it only on iOS simulators, not on the real devices. And then you can inspect your application that is installed on the cloud device from the APM desktop itself. So APM desktop has got integration done with many of the cloud service providers. Okay, and then there can be other advantages as well, depending upon the offering by the cloud service provider. So with all these benefits, what happens is you don't have to worry about anything but automating your test cases. That is writing the code. That's it. Everything else is taken care of by the cloud service provider. But now the question is whether it is affordable. So in order to get all these benefits, it can attract huge cost. And depending upon the offerings from the cloud service provider, the cost can vary anywhere between $100 per device per month to $1,000 per device per month. So in case if you have long-term plans for automation and you have the required budget, then you can go with the cloud service provider option because it is going to help you a lot. Okay. So there are many cloud service providers and here I have listed few of those. For example, the Sauce Labs, which many of you might be familiar with, then the Browser Stack, then the Perfecto Mobile, then the AWS Device Farm, the Experitest, and so on. So you can explore these cloud service providers and based on your requirements, you can go with any one of these. So from the next lecture onwards, we are going to see how we can integrate our test automation framework with Browser Stack.